Hello friends and fans, welcome to A Gato Getaway. If this is your first time here, hi, I'm Lena. If you're returning, welcome back. I've gotten a lot of requests to do Cult Party Kei inspired videos, and it's an incredibly difficult style to do in the capsule format that I've done some of my other Lolita capsule wardrobe videos, but I thought I would go ahead and do like a Coord with me kind of style, or like let's build some Cult Party inspired coordinates so that maybe it'd be easier for people to understand and figure out how to even put together a Cult Party Kei outfit. If those words make no sense to you, I'm gonna leave a link up above and down below to some really good videos on the background for Cult Party Kei, Avina Kei, and I think it's Melancholia is their username. They both did a really in-depth and interesting history on Cult Party and Dolly Kei fashion for the Bay Area Kei group not too long ago. I think it was last year, but it's a great video. I love it. I think it's really helpful, at least to know like the history of how this style specifically started. There's also information about Dolly Kei there. Dolly Kei is another fashion style that has a very different aesthetic, but has kind of similar roots, if that makes sense. I also have, I'm going to say this now, I'm planning a second video that maybe it'll be before this one, maybe it'll be after this one, that's talking a little bit about the differences between Mori Kei and Cult Party Kei, because they are very different. But today, we're just going to focus on putting together a couple of Cult Party coordinates. I've got two dress forms out here, actually. There's Sandra, and the new girl is just off screen, and we're going to start with dressing one and then dressing the other. So, getting down to it, I think one of the reasons why Cult Party is so hard for people to kind of figure out the style is because it is a style that is not rooted in rules, kind of like Lolita is. It is more of a feeling than a silhouette, because even for designs like Decora, it's like, oh, well, you just put all of the accessories on and you are very loud, bright colors. For Fairy Kei, it's like, oh, this is very cute, pastel, sugary, sweet kind of things. For Mori Kei, it's you are a forest nymph living in the woods. And for Cult Party, you kind of want to have a dreamy, not exactly sleepy, but definitely sleepy time, cloud, airiness to it with lots of layers. I'm doing like a non-traditional kind of, but I mean, there's the other thing, is there is no traditional Cult Party Kei outfits. You can mix colors. It typically is a lot more of the softer pastels than dark colors, but you can do dark colors. I felt like wearing black today, so I've got a whole black and white striped combo going on. The thing that I love most about Cult Party Kei is the fact that basically you can find pieces for Cult Party at your local thrift store. You can find pieces in your current closet that are definitely usable for Cult Party Kei. Let's talk about my current outfit for a minute. Okay, so I've switched just to the top view to talk about this. The outfit that I'm wearing right now is lots of layers, which is something that you want to work into your Cult Party outfit, is lots of things layered on top of each other. The dress that is at the main base is just a simple black and white striped t-shirt style dress that I was wearing today. It was comfortable. Over that, I have a Axis Femme mesh kind of cardigan guy. It has a single button right here, and then I have over that a half elastic and then PVC, PVU vinyl waist cincher. I love this guy. It's like a mock corset. I love incorporating corsets into my looks just because I like having something that defines the waist, and I find corset style belts to be very comfortable. And then over that I have a recreation kind of like period nightgown. It's got this cool massive collar, these really frilly flowy sleeves, that are super cute. It does button all the way down if I wanted to wear it as an actual night dress, but the main benefit for me to wear this is the fact that it has pockets, so I don't have to feel like I have to dig through my clothes to find what I'm looking for when it comes to this. And I've topped it off with just a few random accessories that I felt called to me and added to what I felt was kind of like a slumber party feel. So I've got my hair up in a big bun, as is my, you know, go-to style these days. Meta head bow, which is actually this and the necklace are from Lolita specific brands, but a lot of accessories you can mix and match for whatever of the styles. It's just so long as it's cute and matches with the feeling of it. And then I've incorporated some soft blue flowers. These are actually just on alligator clips, and I have them pinned to the inside part of, or the edge of this vest. I wanted to incorporate just a hint of blue because of my glasses and my hair, because my glasses match my hair, although it's looking very dark right here because of all the blacks, just kind of like, anyway. So that is my outfit that I'm wearing right now. Let us put together an outfit for my mannequin, Sandra. So I have behind me basically the entirety of what I consider my Cult Party closet. Most of this is vintage nightwear. For me personally, I like to incorporate a lot of nightwear inspired pieces into my Cult Party Kei. And I typically will pick one or two pieces that are, this is the main thing, I want to wear this guy. This is going to be the centerpiece of my look. And I haven't really decided one for her yet. I'm thinking I want to do a really pastel outfit, maybe stick with a single color, and then for the new girl I'll do another multicolored kind of outfit. So with nightwear for the base, I think for the new girl I want to use this overdress, so let me move that over there. And then for this one, I'm thinking I have a lot of pieces that are multiple items on a single hanger. So these are two different mint pieces. This is probably one of my favorite nightgowns. It is a very formless sack, and I love it because it just can be mixed and matched and kind of built upon so easily. I remember I just said I was going to do like a monochrome maybe for this, but I think I lied because I don't know how to do, that's not true. I don't know, it's not that I don't know how to do monochrome, it's that I typically like to incorporate other colors. So this dress does have a little pink bow, like a rose and a little mint bow there. I love this dress. Look at that cute silhouette, just as is already. Loving it, so cute. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this corset belt that I have, that I use quite a bit, and use this to give the waist some form. The other thing that I could do and would do here is potentially layer a skirt over the waist here, and that could define the waist, and then use some safety pins to kind of add structure to the skirt and make it more interesting as opposed to straight up and down. So I'm gonna probably do a quick, like, speed up the things and show you guys kind of the thought process, but not in real time because I'm gonna be here for a few minutes. Okay, I ended up ditching my sleeves because I needed more movement, and wrist cuffs are always, like, frills around my wrist are always a sensory thing. Anyway, so this is what I have ended up with. I took a little slip skirt, like just a vintage night slip or like skirt slip, and this one in particular has a nice curve to it, and so I just kind of emphasized the curve and gathered it around the waist. This mint colored night dress always makes me think like Grecian kind of, and so I just wanted to kind of add more of that like ruffled layeredness to the underskirt, and it was a good color match to the corset here. I tried to pull out and drape the bodice kind of so that there was like a lot of room here in the bust area, not just because, you know, I am more busty than my dress form, but also because this dress is extremely long, and if I did not do that and I was wearing this outfit, it would be dragging on the floor. Even as it is, right now it is like at the minimum length for if I was to wear this outfit, what would it need to be at? Then I was really torn about like what additional outerwear to put on here. I might swap out this mint colored one that I have here for a pink one, but I wasn't too in love with the pink options I had right at this moment because I do have more of them. These are just the ones that are clean and hanging up. Another idea I had was if instead of the skirt, if I had put this on first, just to have more pink into this outfit, then that would have been cool, just to have this, like, it is a transparent mesh dress that I think I literally only use for layering with other stuff like underneath and over it. I've definitely worn it as like just a skirt with a different kind of top, an overskirt, and then I've done a few different things. Anyway, then to top everything off, I've got, so far, we have vintage nightgown. This one just buttons all the way down the front. Vintage slip. This corset is off of AliExpress. I was able to find a decent quality one. It does have steel boning in it, which is nice. So, and it's just my size, so it doesn't actually do any real cinching. It is an aesthetics, not a shapewear kind of thing. And then I don't know where this flower piece actually came from. It just appeared in my collection one day, but I love using it and I wanted to pull out. There are pink roses on here, and then there's the little pink rose in the front. And then the last piece that I've topped on is my absolute favorite. I'm sure if you've been following my channel for a while, you've seen this Axis Femme knit piece. I pull it out very often, but I wanted to pull more of the cream that I've got here in the center back out. So now we've got basically like 4 or 5 different layers of things stacked on top. For headwear, I have these 2 just little mesh head bows that I think the gold matches well to the cream, even though it's the only gold in the outfit. And I think that I would wear these pinned on either side of a sleep mask. I was really torn because I don't have a mint colored one, so I was thinking of going with the pink, but then it would be like so bright pink on the top of my head, and then just having the mint bows kind of holding it in place, or like almost like the mask was wearing the bows. Typically I pair these like kind of spur of the moment kind of things, but I love just wearing a sleep mask on my head as the accessory. I also brought the gray one out just because it is more of a muted neutral tone than the very hot pink. Look at these eyelashes though. These are so cool. They're little like sequins eyelashes that are all sorts of everywhere. All of these accessories came from Claire's. They actually have decent fillers for your accessory closet. I'm sure I don't have to tell people who are in J fashion that. I'm sure we have all been going there since we were like 12 or something, because that's the kind of store that is. Anyway, so outfit number 1. For shoes, I tend to wear rocking horse shoes with my Cult Party, but that's not the only shoe option. If I really wanted to, I could pull out my chunky wire use, but that's not exactly the same vibe for this fit particularly. Yeah, I like platforms though with Cult Party. It's not required, but it's nice. So let's get, if you have any questions about this outfit, leave a thing down in the comments and I will try and get back to you. Let us do the second outfit now. And I think I wanted to do blue. Maybe I'll go pink instead. I definitely want to use one of my peignoirs, so we're going to do that next. Okay, so that one did not end up taking very long at all. There was definitely a lot less him and Han there, although I am gonna add maybe one more thing. Yeah, at least one more thing. So this is 50 Shades of Pink. You can't really see that first skirt that I put on is a tiered, layered mesh skirt. It's just from a generic whatever store. I think I got it back in the days when I thought I was going to cosplay Rose Quartz, and then I said, haha, no at that wig. This peignoir I'm using is one of my absolute favorites. I think that it was a very lucky thrift store find. I already mentioned that the mesh long dress that is on here is a generic, you know, lingerie from a store that I saw, and I saw the layering potentials of it. The mini pink top is also just a generic lingerie store purchase, and then I decided to go ahead and throw a belt on here because I wanted to do a fun drapey thing with the edges of the peignoir. I just pinned it in place, and then I put a belt on to hide where it's pinned. And then to top it all off, this is a thrifted shawl that I found not too long ago, and it's the same kind of warm pinks as the belt, so I figured I would just throw that in there. I think for jewelry wise, I'd probably put a crystal heart necklace on this look. This one, to me, so if the mint one is kind of more Greco-Grecian kind of inspired in my mind, this one is French aristocracy Rococo inspired kind of nonsense. And I'd probably style my hair exactly the same, but replace this head bow with maybe like a pink one if I was wearing it out. Maybe not this pink bow. This pink bow is a very cool tone pink, and I definitely might want a warmer tone pink because I have so much other warm tones up here. Although the little cami is a cool tone, so I'd have to, again, try it on and then finish it out from there. A lot of the times when I'm putting on my Cult Party outfits, it is 1000% the feel, the mood, what kind of layers do I want to put together, am I actually feeling right now, what do I want to put out. Both of these looks ended up being long ones because I do prefer a longer length, but you can do a shorter version. I do have, for example, shorter, you know, night dresses that aren't floor length, they're just, you know, they're above your knee, and they're also still perfectly valid. I hope this video was helpful. This was a fun kind of, not exactly Coord with me, but basically a Coord with me style guy. And yeah, I'll try and do more structured Cult Party inspired content when I am not doing 50 different things in the near future. So look forward to that. Unless I post that one first, in which case I hope you enjoyed it. If you have questions, of course, leave a comment down below. I'm going to go ahead and do some quick pan shots of the two outfits so you guys can get a closer look at them. And yeah, with that, thank you guys for tuning in for whatever this was. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, whether it's morning, afternoon, or night, and I will see you in my next video. Or on Discord. I have a Discord. Join that if you haven't already. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this nonsense. And I think those are all the calls to action. I don't know. I'm not very good at this. I'm just having fun. So, with that, goodbye, and I'll see you next time.